Quan Gilbert for the East-West All-Star Boys basketball game. First of all, Markquan, what are you going to remember about this week? When you look back on this game, look back on this week, what do you remember about all this stuff?
Just having fun and meeting new people that I never met before and get to have a fun experience this weekend.
What about this week as far as the plan? Well, what were some of the plays they drew up for you? Because I heard the coach talking on the sidelines, get the ball to Markquan in certain situations. What were some of the plays they put together for you this week?
Little plays that I can dunk the ball because I'm a very good dunker.
What did you like most about this game?
Just having fun and having fun with my teammates.
What about Coach Thompson from NC Wesleyan? He came by to visit with you too and talk with you some. What do you know about that program going to NC Wesleyan? What do you know about Coach Thompson? What do you know about the future for your college plans? What's that going to be like for you?
Having a good college year and hopefully get to play in college my freshman year.
What are your goals when you go to college? Got any goals set so far?
Just getting better and working on stuff I need to work on.
What have you learned from Coach Partee, Coach Derrick Partee, head coach at Smith all these years? What do you learn from your old coach, and what has he taught you over the years?
Learning the little things and being positive and being the leader.
What about from Coach Waddell? What did Coach Waddell teach you and tell you? Because Coach Waddell's one of your biggest fans. I saw he had your post up on Facebook, some other pages, talking about Quan. We always got to refer to you as Quan, too, because on Twitter you know as Quan. So what about Coach Waddell? What did he teach you?
Some couple moves, footwork, stuff like that.
Anything,
ball handling, right.
Anything from, was it Irv Turner? Remember Turner, Coach Turner, back in the day?
Yeah, but he coached me my freshman year. So.
Yeah. What was he like coaching? What's some of his stuff he told you?
Just like attacking the rim, stuff like that.
How about anything at all from a coaching standpoint? Because Coach Chavis, Josh Chavis, was a guard, but he also was. You're kind of like a guard too, though. You think about it.
Yeah, I was working out with him too.
What did you learn from Coach Chavis?
My ball handling and shooting the ball.
All right, sounds good all the way around. Now, looking back on it again, Markquan Gilbert, what is he going to NC Wesleyan? Here's another question. What do you do tomorrow? You've been doing basketball lately almost every day. Your whole life's been. What about tomorrow, the day after the big game? What do you do tomorrow?
Going to Wesleyan, doing my orientation.
Tomorrow's orientation then?
Yeah.
Wow. So you head there tomorrow. You be ready? Will you stay there at college for the next few weeks?
I'll leave August 11th.
When do you go full time?
Mm-hmm.
In August?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Well, Markquan, great job. Tell me something else. You may not be asked this question. You were a sophomore a couple years back. It was you and another guy on your team who were the dominant players. Who was that other guy with you?
Richard.
What was Richard? No, it was Goods, right? Goods?
Yeah.
What about the other guys?
Tayshawn.
What's his last name?
Gage Lattimore or Nayshawn?
What's Tayshawn's last name?
Nayshawn.
That was it.
Nayshawn
Hale, that was it. Because you and Nayshawn, when I first saw this team, you're playing against Page, it was like that. They called it the Big Four. Remember the Big Four? Mm-hmm. You had that. You guys were at Page playing Page. You and Nayshawn. I'd not ever seen any one of you guys before. Because Smith had lost some talent. They're coming back and looking better. You guys let them in. So you come a long way since then. What have you learned all those years? What are some things you take out here you picked up since going back when you first started? Because your game's changed. Like your game this past year was different. Because this past year with Smith, you had some help. Mm-hmm. But what have you learned over the years the most?
Learning how to move the ball around and taking better shots and getting my team involved.
See what, you had a great career at Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Partee, Coach Waddell, Coach Chavis, Coach Turner, even Coach. Let's see, a lot of coaches helped you over the years. You look back at Smith High School. What did you learn there besides basketball? I'm just kind of curious. What did you learn out of Smith High School that you take away from you other than just basketball?
Being a leader on and off the court.
How do you become a leader? What do you have to do to be a leader? I want to know. What are you going to do to be a leader? How about that?
Make sure my teammates doing the right thing or doing my work or helping others in school. How do
you go about doing the right thing and not get caught in the wrong direction? Because nowadays there's so many things out there for kids to get involved in that can lead them away from basketball, could hurt their career. How do you stay focused in this whole thing?
Just don't hang around with the wrong people. Sometimes be by yourself.
It's got to be tempting sometimes to run around the buds and stuff and maybe get off on the wrong track. But I guess you have to stay focused to go anywhere at all in life.
Yeah, because I ain't go to Smith. I went to Smith Academy.
You went across the street then.
Yeah. So
gotcha.
I was doing my work.
You were being pushed pretty hard at the academy. You were almost being pushed at a better or higher level of academics than you would have got the regular Smith in, I guess. Mm-hmm. What about Coach Brett Hinson? Ever know Hinson? Did you know Hinson?
Yeah.
Learn anything from Hinson?
He wasn't really my coach, but he be telling me some things to work on and stuff like that, getting me ready, prepared for college.
Well, Markquan, I can say this is the most you and I have ever talked. I got a lot out of you tonight. I pulled it out of you tonight, brother. We got it done. Good job, right? It's always fun. You got to admit that. It's always fun. And you're interviewing you're about half dead because you just played for Smith, and you guys had to kill yourself to get the win. Tonight, a little bit more relaxed. Good to talk to you. Good luck at North Carolina Wesleyan. I talked to Coach Thompson about you already. I've known him probably for 40 years. I know that guy that long. I remember him when he used to be an assistant coach at UNCG. He's over here for college. He's a great coach. You'll do well there. Keep up the good work. And you're all about being a guard these days, right? Two guard. You got it. Markquan, good job, good luck, and keep it going.
Thank you.
Got it done? Thank you, man.